What's going on, guys? I done a video a while back talking about gun safety, and I wanted to reiterate that with a video I found that I think is probably the dumbest you could be. And no, it's not Hassan Piker playing with a BB gun because he just think he was being cool. No, I'm talking about an idiot that I found on Twitter. Now, I don't know who the actual person is. This is just a republished video, so I don't know the original source. But I will say this, it still doesn't matter the source as much as it is the message, I will have to say. And I don't want to sound very poetic, but yeah, be careful when you have a firearm, please. A lot of mishaps happen, accidents happen. A lot of people do lose their lives every day to just mistakes or stupid people. Now, this is a stupid person I'm going to show you. So I'm going to ask you a question before you get into the video, and that's going to be very simple. This is not a trick question. Please be careful. I want you to pay attention. Is this gun loaded? Think hard. Okay, joke's over. Yeah, no, it's not loaded because there's no actual cylinder in it. So it can't shoot anything. Like, the hammer is not going to strike anything. Even with the safety on or off, there's nothing for it to hit, okay? So yeah, YouTube, I'm not playing with this. This is a disengaged firearm. It's basically like running around with a BB gun at this point, except for BB gun would be more dangerous. Yeah, it's not loaded, nothing like that. But I'm going to break down the video in question, okay? And it has to do with a guy, just, it really, as Donut Operator would say, pucker factor, okay? The amount of stupid in this video, I'm going to have to warn you, is, it's going to clinch. It's going to make you clinch. Like, I swear, every time he was messing with it, it hurt me. Now, I know, I'm already pausing it. Now, I'm going to have to break this down. This is a very quick video that I'm breaking down. So I want you to understand, already, quick question, what is he doing wrong? And if your answer is trigger discipline, yeah, you'd be right. So I'm going to still use my gun that is disengaged and has no use at all. You don't start pulling or trying to chamber it with your finger already in the guard on the trigger. You don't do that. Okay, that's like doing this the whole time and then you're done. It's over. You screwed up. That is very, very bad misuse of your firearm. It's really stupid, and it actually gets worse. Now, like I said, quick video, so I'm going to have to try to break this down. Did you hear how hard he was struggling with that? I'm hoping this video slowed down very well, so my editing skills may seem like I'm getting better. But I want you to see how he's struggling while squeezing it. Like squeezing the life out of it. He's struggling while still holding that trigger as strong as he can. And it looks like he's got a jam, which if you don't know what a jam is, it's just where the bullet casing comes out just a little bit, very slightly on the gun. It literally where it just sits sideways in here, which I'm trying to be as careful. I don't want it to pinch me. That's the worst that's going to happen. It could literally damage my skin. But it's where it just dislodges a little bit. And when you try to go back, it will lock out pretty hard and will not be useful. So yeah, that can happen. That happens all the time. So what he's doing is holding that trigger very horribly while trying to get it to go, which is the worst possible thing you can do because you'll have a misfire. Now, I think this goes without saying, but I'm saying it anyway. This is what we would call a grade A gimptard. This is somebody you don't want near firearms. I wouldn't want them near fireworks. Better yet, a firearm. He also seems like the type of person that would probably stick a barrel, like, right here and look down and go, I wonder what that is. And it would go off. Like, he just wants to look and see if there was a bullet in there, and then it would... There was a video on that. I don't know if I could show that because how close of a call it was. But the guy looked down his barrel because he couldn't get it to shoot, and then it goes off. I don't know if it was fake. Seemed real enough. But it was a shotgun, and the pellets blew his hat off, and if you see the aftermath looks pretty realistic. But I'm going to say, regardless if it's fake or not, the situation would be real. And so, yeah, anybody handling firearms, please be safe with it. Don't treat it like it's just a action figure. You know, you can call them toys, I will say that. Like, at least understand how to clear jams. You know, you're going to run into something you don't know, especially if you're an amateur user, which I'm still under the more amateurish umbrella anyway. But even when I have something like that where it would stick, you don't put your finger on the trigger. I can't stress that enough. I want to make sure everybody understands you can have something jam, and when it jams, there's a way to handle it. I'm just going to say, at any point in time you have that jam, please pull all the way back. because that's what it was. He was stuck right here the whole time. So it was definitely a jam right there, which just means the bullet lodged over, which I think I've already explained that. But still, you have to be careful. You have to make sure that you're handling it properly. Squeezing the trigger while doing that, which I'm not going to do that with that one, because, I mean, let's be honest, let's just try to still practice safety even though I know it's been cleared. You don't keep your finger on it while you're sitting there racking it. That's really dumb. Because at any point, that could just go off. And if you've ever had a slide, just say you've had a slide kick back on you. I don't know if you've had that happen. I've had it happen and pinched my thumb. And it fucking sucks. So while he's putting finger, pressure, using his finger to put pressure on the trigger while he's also trying to re-rack it or fix his jam, if it goes off, there's a bigger issue he can have, especially with his hand already on it. Now, I'm keeping my hand as far from, I don't want this to slide and pinch me, but while this is going on, you got to think, all that is solid metal. All this can do so many things. It can kick back with the force of the mini explosion going on in there. Because just to reiterate, if you don't know how a gun works, when you fire the trigger, that shell is ejected, or bullet, however you want to put it. But the casing gets shot out, and it reloads the next shot. And when it slides, it's very quick. It's like super quick, and you miss it. That is fast, and it can mangle you up quick. Depending on what hardware you have on top of it, too, any accessories, I mean, you're going to mangle your finger up pretty substantially. That's just outside of the bullet just coming out, okay? The bullet's obvious. Wherever it trails, it leads. Where it goes, it destroys. You never shoot at something you're not willing to destroy. So, the way he handled it, I'm just going to have to say, this is the moron of the week. Like I said, people like this don't handle that very well. I don't recommend it. You see people like this, I would steer clear of them. They're just too stupid to realize that they're stupid. Now, like I said, it's coming to the end of the video. I want to go ahead and let you know the video that's going to be recommended somewhere down here when it pops up. It's going to be about Extra Emily. If you didn't see it, it has her like playing around with a Glock. It's not loaded that we know of. Some people said it was rage bait. Like I said, this is really stupid just to try to clarify as, oh, it's just, it's rage bait. It's not a big deal. No, it sends the wrong message. It's a real bad idea. And they kind of joke and cackle about it. But yeah, it should be popping up right here if you want to go watch that. And if anything else, over here, there's a subscribe button somewhere. I've never done this at the end of the video. I think it'd be really cool. But yeah, that's about all I got to say. Y'all have a good one.